Hey guys, welcome back to Castellaw Homefront. This video is going to be a few different things today. We're going to plant a blueberry bush that I've had for about a month. I got it at Lowe's whenever I did my big plant haul. And then I have a few basil left over from that plant haul as well. I was going to put out in the raised beds back there. And then I was just going to give you guys a little garden tour. There's not a whole lot happening right now. So I'm actually looking at my green stalk right now to see what all I have up there. There's not a whole lot happening right now, so it wasn't enough just to do one video of just a garden tour. So yeah, let me show you. This is the blueberry bush that I got. It is a Spartan blueberry. I've never heard of the variety. Oh, there's Teddy. He's hanging out with me. What you doing, buddy? He wanted to be on camera this time. Sweet man. So he's investigating. I already have, hey, come here, get away from that. I already have soil in the pot. I went ahead and filled that up so that way we didn't have to deal with that on camera. But yeah, the container is right back there. I know. Hey buddy, say hi to everyone. Say hi. So I know the one thing about blueberry bushes is they really like acidic soil. So I ended up getting this. Teddy wants to show you what it is. I ended up getting the Espoma organic berry tone food. I'm hoping it will make the soil more acidic. They had one that actually said like blueberries and hydrangeas, and it specifically, I guess, added acid. This one doesn't say that, but it does say ideal for blueberries, strawberries, and raspberries. So we'll see how it goes. Again, that's my catchphrase. So yeah, let's get started planting this blueberry bush. And then we'll do a garden tour and everything. And we'll plant my basil back there as well. Alright guys, so we got it planted. Ted's investigating. I am going to take some of the berry plant food and kind of sprinkle around the outer edges. I'm going to kind of sprinkle it around the outer edges, and then task one will be done. Alright guys, while we're down here, before we go up the hill to the raised beds, I wanted to show you guys the green stalk. So she is looking really good. We already have mini bell peppers growing right there. The parsley is doing fantastic. And all of my calendula are doing great. I actually just harvested one. Some dill. I actually just harvested a calendula yesterday from that plant right there. I have a few that, I know I saw one the other day that looks like it could be ready to harvest. Oh, right there. Soon it's going to open up. And then our strawberries are doing good. They're not producing anything yet. Zinnias are budding. Cilantro is going to seed, which I figured that was going to happen. I have a baby jalapeno up here. So yeah, there's the beautiful green stalk in all her glory. And I have her on the spinner base now. I don't think I've shown you guys that. Let me set my stuff down. So she spins, which is great because I can make sure everything gets adequate sun. So that is wonderful. I think these are my shishito peppers, and I have a few little flowers on those. I'm very excited. Those are some of my favorite peppers. I moved the blueberry bush right here. I have to clean up all of this at some point, but I moved the blueberry bush right there. I'm probably gonna have to move it elsewhere at some point just to keep squirrels and everything else out of it. Here's my pollinator bed. I actually have a zinnia that is gonna open up very soon, and that makes me excited. I believe it's the Zinderella Fizz. So this one is from the Baker's Creek seed company. And nothing else in here is really doing much. My Mexican sunflower is just getting real big. My actual sunflower up here, I'm gonna have to read to you. You can maybe kind of see some stuff happening up there. It's really tall. Yeah, that's all I'm seeing in my pollinator bed over here. All of my oregano. There's a bunch of it. My zinnias over here are gonna open up soon. There's a few. And then this bed I've just kind of neglected a little bit. I do see a little bit of a sunflower starting over there. I've just kind of neglected this bed. It's my radish bed. I do have some carrots. I don't know how they're gonna do in the heat. And then I have some lettuce, but again, once it got hot, it kind of stopped doing anything. I know these radishes are all very close together, but that's okay. So yeah, that's my radish bed. All right, we are gonna start making our way up to the raised beds back here. I'm gonna take my basil. It is very cloudy. It feels like it's sprinkling a little bit. So hopefully it doesn't rain on us. Hopefully we're able to get everything done before the rain comes. I have lots of cherry tomatoes up there and some stuff happening up there. So I'll show you that when we get up there. So yeah, let's get the basil, let's get it planted, get this garden tour done up here, and hopefully beat all the rain that's about to come our way. All right, guys, we are up at the raised beds now. Got my 3 basil plants. We're gonna get them planted. I have a spot where I had some sunflowers. They died. They didn't do good. So I just pulled them out, and I am gonna put a basil there and a basil at the end down here where the other sunflower was. And I have a spot right here by some thyme and marigolds. I'm gonna put the 3rd one. My one basil plant that I have in here is doing amazing, so I hope these do just as good, because once I start harvesting quite a bit of it, I do want to try pesto, and put it in like the little silicone molds and freezing it, so that way when I want pesto I can just pull it out, or even maybe canning it. We're gonna try that eventually too, but that's gonna be a little bit. I don't have anything to can at the moment. All right, so let's get our gloves on. And after we get these planted, I will show you guys. I'm just gonna sit down in the dirt. I got a weed eat in here. At some point, it's getting pretty tall, the grass is. I actually have a little, I'm sure you can see it. I have a little fence inside of the fence to keep our dogs out, because if not, it will get destroyed. Our female Pyrenees thinks that this is like her sandbox. Whenever I direct sowed my radishes and carrots and things like that earlier in the spring in the little 4x4 bed that I showed you down there, we didn't put a fence up because we thought, oh, she'll be fine. She's not gonna mess with it. A few days later, I come out and it is completely dug in. There's holes everywhere. Soil is thrown out of the bed. So she thinks it's her sandbox. So to protect all of our goodies out here, we have the little fence up. It is aggravating, like I said, because we have to weed eat in it, and obviously right now we haven't done a great job, but it's also rained, I don't even know how many times, and it's gonna rain again. Like I said, it's cloudy, so. Let's get this basil planted. Let me give you the little garden tour out here, and then that will wrap up today's video. Eventually I'm going to show you guys how I do my seed organization. That will probably be maybe next video. We'll kind of see how it goes as far as content. But I'm going to get these basils planted, and then I will show you guys around the garden beds. All right, garden tour number 1. Our tomatoes are growing like crazy. This is our Arkansas Traveler tomato. There are some blooms, no fruit yet. Yes, tomatoes are fruits. I have been getting out here and pruning. So where you prune, it's like in the, what's described as the elbow of a plant. I don't see any on this one. Well, there's a little, like right here, this little spot. You just kind of pick that away. And it's in like the elbow of the bush. So here's our Arkansas Travelers there. This is one of my mortgage lifters. I know these are too close together, but it's kind of all I had as far as space. Don't see any fruit. Oh, no fruit, but I do see some flowers right there on this one. And there are some that haven't opened quite yet right here on this one. I'm really excited to be able to come out here and pick fresh big tomatoes. This one is the one I'm most excited about, and we have a few flowers up here and up here that haven't opened yet. This is my Cherokee Purple. I am very, very excited about this one. I love Cherokee Purples, so whenever this starts producing tomatoes, I will be out here every day picking them. Also have some marigolds in between. There's one over there as well. This one's not doing too hot. Maybe it's too shaded. I'm not really sure. So this one right here is my Sun Gold tomatoes, and there are lots of little babies on here, and there's even a big branching out spot that I need to come out here and tie up. It's actually going over the raised bed. So yeah, and then there's some flowers up there. This one is doing great. She is doing really, really good. So I will have some Sun Gold cherry tomatoes to come out here and harvest soon. We'll go this way. I have some parsley out here, and she is thriving. She is doing great. This is where I planted one of the basil plants. Marigolds, several little buds that are getting ready to open up on this one. Hopefully doing a good job of keeping all of the pests and aphids and everything away from my tomatoes. Same with this basil plant. Look at her. Look how big she is. And the leaves are giant. She is looking good. I came out here, harvested her like one time, and then it just exploded. So, and yes, for some reason, all of my plants are hers. I gender my plants, and I don't really know why I do it, but I do. Here are my marigolds that have opened up. They are doing great. My other basil plant, and then I have a little thyme plant out here. We have the other new basil plant that I planted right there. These are my cayenne peppers, and I don't see anything on them yet. They are very small, but I started these from seed. So they're doing really good. They're not as good as these. These are jalapenos that I got from the farm down the road. She's got a greenhouse. She has a high tunnel. So she's able to get all of her stuff started really early, which is why these are so far along. But I am very proud of these little baby cayennes. They're doing good. They're doing work. I have 3 jalapeno plants down here, and they are actually, this one's flowering, and a few of them just have little buds on them, but they are very tall. They look very good. And then this is a cubanelle. Probably shouldn't have planted it next to a spicy pepper, because this is not a spicy pepper, but it's okay. It'll be all right. So she's got some flowering going on. No peppers as of yet, but it looks really good. All right, garden bed number 2. I did lose a cucumber plant. I had a cucumber plant down here in the corner, and I know they were too close together. I figured it wasn't gonna make it, and it didn't. But this one is doing great, and look at it holding on to the trellis. I love it. It's so cute. We have several baby cucumbers on here. This one is getting pretty big. I came out here the other day and it was tiny. And lots of flowers, lots of budding. I'm excited to come out here and pick some cucumbers off of this one soon. I love watching it climb on the trellis. It amazes me how it just wraps around there. I have a marigold in between here. And I started this from seed. It's a cucumber. I know it's really close together. It's probably gonna die. That's okay. I just threw it in there. This one is my squash plant, and you probably can't see it, but there's a little baby right there. Looks like one little baby squash right now. It's really hard to see it through the trellis, but that's okay. I'm very excited for all of my squash to produce. I actually have 2 plants beside each other. Again, I know they're too close together, but it is what it is. And then this is my zucchini plant. I thought I saw a couple of zucchini on here the other day. Maybe not. Maybe it was just my squash plant that I saw. All right, I'm not seeing any zucchini on here, but I'm gonna be really excited the day that I do see some, because I love zucchini. I do have my chives right here. They're doing great. So this middle row is just a lot of pollinators, companion planting. We have marigolds right there. They're getting tall. They're starting to bud. I have my little dwarf zinnias down here. They budded very early and flowered. They're getting taller now. I have more marigolds and some more little baby zinnias down here. They're so cute. And this whole section over here is all calendula. I don't see any buds on here yet. Nothing. Oh, that's a Mexican sunflower. I don't see anything that's gonna bloom yet, but it's getting really big. It looks really good. And then these, starting right here, are all peppers that I started from seed. Like that one's not doing too hot. Some of them I started really early on, like February. So, and then I think they just kind of got stunted. Except for these. These are the jalapenos, so these are the not spicy jalapenos. They're doing okay. Hopefully they will get bigger and produce some good mild jalapenos. I didn't label these, so I don't remember exactly what is what down here. So whenever it starts producing stuff, I'll tell you. I do have some weeds. I need to get out here and weed the garden bed. I've had to fertilize it like crazy. like weekly because of the rain, and we've had so much rain, so I've had to fertilize it weekly, which is fine, but hopefully as the summer goes on we can do every other week. I do have some baby banana peppers, sweet banana peppers, that are forming down here. So yeah, that's the garden, everyone. Thanks for letting me take you on this cute little garden tour. I told you nothing's really happening, but things are getting bigger, so that's exciting. All right, guys, I am sweaty. It's humid out here. It's hot. That's the garden tour. That's the blueberry planting and the basil planting. I appreciate you guys for coming along with me on my journey. I know that's blurry because it's in like a cinematic mode. Anyway, I do want to say one thing, and it's very exciting to me. It's a little triumph, but I love it. So yesterday we grilled steaks, and I always make a little herb like basting brush whenever I'm grilling steaks, to brush the garlic butter over while it's grilling, after it's grilling, everything like that. And I usually use rosemary and thyme. And then I actually ended up putting some chives and parsley in my garlic butter little bath that I had going on. But I was able to come out here and snip everything from the garden, and it made me so happy. And it's just little things like that. I didn't have to go spend $3 or $4, however much they are, on those little plastic containers with the herbs in it. Just came out here, did a little snip. My rosemary is actually up at my house. It's in a pot. It's not out here, but it's huge. And it just made me so excited. So I just wanted to share that with you guys. If you're a gardener, you know how exciting it is just to come in, grocery shop in your backyard. So, yeah, let me know what you guys are able to grocery shop out of your backyard right now. I don't know what zones everyone's in, but just, yeah, let me know. And that wraps it up for today's video. Thank you guys so much for watching. And if you're not subscribed, I would appreciate it if you did. It's getting this channel started. It's been a slow moving thing, but we're doing it. So yeah, if you're not subscribed, I would love it if you subscribed. If you like gardening, talking about gardening. My dog's back there barking. All right, so that's it. We're officially wrapping it up. I'm gonna quit talking. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I will see you guys in the next one. Bye, guys.